Hey, hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the show, also welcome. Today, Aviation 72 from the Swedish Air Force. One of my personal favorites from the Cold War, a Saab Viggen. This is the number one from being from the series. Had the luck of finding it on a local marketplace here in the Netherlands, and I thought, cannot let that one escape. So I bought it. Box art is quite cool from these. These are not yet the blue ones, so after later factory versions are like a complete blue box, also a lot smaller. Box art is the old school way, so being with commercialized, and also the bottom is open. I have some junk in there because I put all this stuff in there, but for the rest the box art is quite simple. If you want to know the serial number, it's on here, so feel free to pause. But you're gonna have to look for it used. It's not, unfortunately, no longer available new. Also still there was a commercial time there. Actually, fun fact, most of these we have actually here, so that's fun to see. And of course a small drawing of the plane, but no further details or information. So we're gonna unbox it, have a look at it. The stand is with it, so that's quite cool. See you in a bit. Alrighty, let's see what's inside. Of course I already know what is inside, but you guys don't know yet. Let's see again. This one is taped up. The box is quite worn and torn, but not super bad shape. I think I paid like €80 for this thing. Ex shipping. Shipping was a bit higher than some insurance that I would get my parts. So there's nothing else in there, unfortunately. But I have to say, I like the drawing on these. I saw one in the UK for £160 a few weeks ago when I was on holiday. I thought, like, yeah, that's too much. So I'm happy that I didn't buy it, actually. I'm happy that I just went with this, with the waiting. So sometimes it's worth just waiting for a model until you find your right one. And these collector cards are quite simple, by the way, guys, so don't expect much from them. It's like a business card. Then the stand, apparently it's the F-15 stand, I noticed. Why? It has a little tag in there, F-15. So this is normally the one that goes into the thrusters of the F-15, I believe. It's a lightweight material. It's plastic on the top here and aluminum. I'm not going to build up this thing because I have a real nice spot for it. But this would just clip into the wings. I'll show you guys shortly. Then the plane itself, nice complete, I have to say. The canopy comes off sometimes, I noticed. It's one of the pins that's a bit short. So it has a removable canopy, but there's zero detail in the canopy, and you will see in a sec. I'll show you guys quickly. Let me see if I can get this monstrosity out, because it's quite heavy for this model, I have to say. And two nice missiles that are with it. It's a used model, of course, but I have to say, in general, it looked quite okay. So let's start with the fun facts. The seat and the interior are, it's empty. So there's no cockpit in here and nothing special, but also the seat is gigantic for a 172. I don't think it's accurate, that whole cockpit. So don't have your hopes up for the cockpit if you're into those details. It looks a lot better with the canopy on it, luckily. But Aviation 72 was never really a top detailed guy with models. Then again, paint-wise, a little bit of camo that went through. The camouflage is quite simple. It's not bad, but also not super good. I have to say, the iconic thruster. So this is a reverse thruster for when you're braking. So that's really cool. That there's details in there. There's no valves or anything, but it's nice to see. So what did I mean with the stand, by the way? Just to show you guys quickly. Let me see where I can grab this big thing. So the stand, it sits literally on the wings. So it clips on the wings and then it sits like this, which is really cool. But then again, I don't have any use for that. It's quite a heavy model and I don't want it to tip over in my cabinet. Then again, cleaning is going to be needed because it's quite dusty and a bit dirty even. Some fine dust. As for the prints, the markings, they are painted on. They don't feel like they're on top. This pitot is quite weak on the top here. And then the underside is very boring. Missiles or these tanks or whatever they are, they're removable. The missile is also removable, so that's really nice. Landing gear is not removable. So these parts are all already in there. Also, what I can tell you already, I have another one of these. This is very weak. So this little axle that's in here, it breaks really easy. So be gentle when you buy one. That's all I can say. As for missiles, they click in quite easy. They're just with 2 pins, but also with those, please watch out. Because all this stuff is very weak and easy and fragile to break. It's not that it's a bad model or anything, but for the price that they're going for used, think twice before you want to buy it. That's the only thing I can say. As for new Aviation 72s, they're a lot cheaper than Hobby Master, luckily. So very well worth a shot. I know there's a new Splinter Gripen coming out, which will look awesome with this type of Viggen. But yeah, for the rest, a very cool detailed model, but it's quite straightforward and quite simple. There was not much to it. There was not much speciality. So a bit of a close-up again, but yeah, I'm going to clean her up a bit, and then I'm going to put her on the 360 stand, and then show you guys a bit of a close-up again. All right, there you have it, guys. So I cleaned up the paint a little bit. Yeah, as for the model, I think it's worth it. But used, these ones, I would think twice. But for us, a cool little model, not bad. Details are okay. But yeah, for the used price, they're quite hefty. If you can get it for a good deal, I would for sure go for it. Of course, but depending on what you find a good deal. I want to thank you guys again for watching and coming to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. It's always very welcome. And hope to see you on the next video. Thank you.